Hello, so today I'm going to talk about how the 1994 Rwandan genocide had an effect on all the Rwandan policies that came after, especially around healing, memory, and governance. I'll also talk about how research and the arts help us understand Rwanda's recovery after the genocide. So before we start talking more precisely about Rwanda and how it had an effect on the policies, I'd like to explain exactly what is a genocide. So according to the US law, it's when violent acts are committed with the goal of destroying fully or partially an ethnic group, a national, racial, or religious group as well. This can happen in peace or in war. So understanding this makes us grasp the scale of the tragedy in Rwanda a lot more, where about 1 million Tutsi were killed in just 100 days, which was a very big tragedy. So now let's have a little bit of historical context. So in 1994, the genocide killed about 1 million people in Rwanda. Global inaction by the UN, USA, and France led to widespread criticism. Afterward, Rwanda focused on justice, reconciliation, and rebuilding national identity after the tragic events. So now let's talk about the healing society after the genocide. In Rwanda, the genocide left deep trauma, poverty, and social breakdown. Studies like Lordo's and colleagues in 2021 show that healing isn't just about therapy. It has to happen on many levels: mental health, social cohesion, and livelihoods. Programs like social therapy bring survivors and even perpetrators together in groups to rebuild trust. Livelihoods initiatives like reconciliation villages help people earn an income while reconnecting communities. The big idea is that recovery has to happen across individuals, families, and the wider society. Now for the change in policies. So domestically, Rwanda rebuilt under the RPF and Paul Kagame. Policies promoted national unity with slogans like Ndi Umunyarwanda, encouraging people to identify as Rwandan rather than Hutu, Tutsi, or Twa. But there are tensions. Some worry that promoting Tutsi cultural traditions risks overshadowing other voices. The challenge is balancing national identity with inclusivity. And now for the cultural and artistic policies. The arts and research play a huge role in Rwanda's recovery. Piotr Siplak's studies photography and film, showing how images of genocide capture history, but smoking testimony often conveys deeper truth. Nikki Hitchcock examines Rwandan novels that reshape memory and identity. Ananda Breed looks at theater in courts, prison, and commemorations, showing how performance can both promote reconciliation and support state narratives. Together, these works highlight memory, identity, and agency as central to post-genocide policies. So now for the challenges and critics. While Rwanda's policies of promoting national unity have helped foster reconciliation, some argue they may inadvertently limit open discussion of ethnic differences. It's important to strike a balance between reconciliation and freedom of expression. Additionally, the mental health sector still faces challenges, including understaffing and limited funding, which can hinder efforts towards societal healing. Lastly, the global lessons from Rwanda. Rwanda's multi-systemic rights-based recovery model provides valuable lessons for post-conflict reconstruction worldwide. By combining mental health support, social cohesion, and livelihood programs, and by emphasizing coordination, equity, and culturally relevant approaches, it shows how societies can address trauma, rebuild trust, and promote long-term resilience and healing after large-scale violence. Thank you very much for listening.